Hello everyone, Eustace Leon Greaves Jr. here, owner and principal of the Bridge Insurance Agency, owner of Greaves Financial Services. You can always reach me at 718-489-2218 or 718-783-2722 or by email at eustaceinsuremeeg.com. That's Eustace at insuremeeg.com. Uh, Reason for this quick YouTube video today is that in addition to being an insurance broker, tax preparer, also I run a defensive driving course. I'm also a state licensed continuing education monitor for insurance professionals who must for their licenses take 15 hours of continuing education every 2 years and show evidence of same by taking the course and completing a computer-based exam in the presence of a state licensed monitor like myself or proctor like myself. Lately, I've been hearing a lot about remote monitoring, where people don't have to travel to somebody's office or what have you to have their exams proctored. And that did not sit well with the spirit of the Greaves here, because everything I know and everything I'd read, spoke to one important fact: that I, as the proctor or proctor/monitor, must be in the physical presence of the person taking the exam. And because of that, yes, I charge a fee of $50, it'll soon be going up, to shut down my operation while a person takes that exam. Now, and that's, by the way, like the New York State auto inspection rule, that's $50 at this point, pass or fail. Now, a lot of people have been calling me, writing me, do you offer remote monitoring, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying, I don't know about that. So I did what I thought was the smart thing, and I sent an email to the Department of Financial Services, subsection continuing education. And that area that basically oversees operations of people like myself who are monitors and proctors. And I wrote that, recently several CE test takers requested remote monitoring services for their exams. I was under the impression all monitoring was to be done in the actual physical presence of the test taker. If this is legal, I would like to know if and how it is possible to offer this remote monitoring service. Just got an email back from my friends up there at the Education Unit Insurance Licensing, and it says this: "Hello, Mr. Schmidt." I guess they got me mixed up with somebody else. But the gist of the letter is what's important. Remote monitoring is not allowed. Let me say it again. Remote monitoring is not allowed. If remote monitoring is allowed, the department will notify monitors. So right now, and today is August 12th, 2019, and since the very beginning of the program, and I've been a monitor in the program since it began, remote monitoring is not allowed. So if you are a New York State resident licensed broker or agent, you cannot use remote monitoring to comply with your continuing education requirements. If you've done it, okay. I get the feeling that there are several people, including Mr. Schmidt, who, like myself, are monitors, and they have been writing or calling to find out, gee whiz, is this thing allowed? Because I didn't hear about this. So now it's come to the attention of the department. I don't mean to get anybody in trouble. I don't want to mess up anybody's thing where they may have had a great deal doing remote monitoring. But the law says, if you're sitting at this desk, I must be sitting in that chair right there and watching everything you do to guarantee you do not cheat or in any way get any outside assistance to complete the exam. So just a heads up, if you know, and don't forget, it's your birthday every 2 years. So if your birthday, for example, is in 1968, you know that next year, you have on the even year next year, you have to complete your continuing ed. Don't wait until the last minute. A year before, a year and a half before, start accumulating your points. You need 15 credits. Start accumulating your credits a year and a half ahead of time. This way, when it's time to renew your license, all you have to do is send in the check. Alrighty, so again, remote monitoring of New York State continuing education exams so that you remain in compliance, so you can keep your New York State insurance licenses, is not allowed. So please, if you get this, pass it on. Please share it with everybody you know who's in the business. Whether you're in the business or not, share it out there so the word gets out. Okay, because I would hate for somebody to be working, and this is going to happen at some point. Um, they're going to get a letter. Where did you take the exam? And they want to be able to say, well, in my case, well, they took it at 700 Linden Boulevard, and I was there. They're okay. But if you can't say that, and if you can't prove that's the case, there's going to be a lot of problems. Okay, so again, Eustace Leon Greaves Jr. I do offer all forms of insurance, but I specialize in the insurances that families and small businesses use: life, health, disability, um, long-term care, home, auto, renters, co-op condo, flood, which is becoming a major line now. And look forward to your inquiries and to doing business with you. So, all I can say is this: let's do things the right way so you don't have to worry about your licenses down the road. If anybody would like a copy of this email, I have no problem forwarding it to you. Just send me your email and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. God bless. Be well. And may you make this the most outstanding day of your life so that you'll have a template for all the remainder of your days to come. Thank you and be well. Bye-bye.